What if I told you the fastest way to grow your affiliate income isn't more ads? It's more friends. YouTube now has over 2.7 billion monthly users, and it's the #1 podcast platform in English-speaking countries. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to partner with influencers to turn those views into sales without feeling like a salesperson. Here's a quote from Helen Keller that rings true for those of us who are in affiliate marketing. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Collaboration is where the magic begins. And in today's episode, we're going to explore one of the most powerful collaborations you can make: partnering with influencers to grow your affiliate business. However, before we dive into that, let's set the stage with some powerful numbers. I presently conduct my podcast over YouTube, and here's why. According to Statistica 2025, YouTube now has over 2.7 billion monthly logged-in users worldwide. And Hootsuite 2025 reports that more than 122 million people use it daily. But here's the game changer for us as affiliate marketers. YouTube has become the top platform for podcast consumption in English-speaking countries, surpassing Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And that statistic comes from Cumulus Media 2024. But here's the kicker. Edison Research 2024 reports that in United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, over 60% of podcast listeners report watching or listening on YouTube. Now, this isn't just about sheer size, it's about trust. And here's what I mean by that. People spend time on YouTube because they value authenticity and connection. YouTube's latest trends show it's less about collecting subscriptions and more about creating specific, vulnerable, intimate, authentic, and quality content. So as a podcaster or content creator, that means your partnership need to match that tone. And that's why in September, on our other channel, Fontenay Magazine, I'm launching a new podcast, The Inside Out Journal. It will feature behind the scenes on how I integrate business, work, and life. It's really me, unscripted, unfiltered, and hopefully insightful and a little humble. I share what's working, what I'm learning, and how it all comes together from the inside out. Now let's get on with what we'll cover today. I'll reference 4 key points about YouTube podcasting and provide a checklist for you to follow. Here are the key points. 1. Choose influencers whose audience matches yours. 2. Build relationships before pitching. 3. Focus on mutual value. And number 4, measure and optimize. So let's begin. First, choose influencers whose audience matches yours. Now, it's tempting to chase big subscriptions, but it appears that reach without relevance is just noise. Partner with influencers whose audience genuinely cares about your niche. For example, if you sell fitness supplements, teaming up with a lifestyle vlogger who focuses on healthy living will be more effective than a tech reviewer with twice the number of subscribers. On YouTube, niche alignment is really everything. And when algorithms don't prioritize viewer satisfaction over raw subscriber counts, a smaller, engaged audience will outperform a massive but a mismatched one every time. Just this week, I met with a colleague who is the same niche, or is in the same niche as I am. We discussed how we can work together, and this wasn't just coincidence, but an opportunity to expand our respective influence on YouTube. We'll see how that goes. Number 2, build relationships before pitching. Don't be the stranger who shows up in someone's direct messages, or DMs for short, and only ask for a favor. I get too many of these out of the blue. Most I ignore, but I pursue those with whom I already have a relationship with. And here's the point. Engage with familiar people and their content first. Comment thoughtfully, share their videos, and get on their radar. A genuine connection increases your chances of collaboration, and it feels authentic to both their audience and yours. Now here's a story about someone selling digital journals who built a relationship with a travel vlogger over several months before suggesting a partnership. When they finally teamed up, the resulting video felt like two friends sharing a story, not a sales pitch, but their conversions showed just that. Number 3, focus on mutual value. Influencers aren't just a marketing channel. They're brands in their own right. When you approach them, demonstrate how the partnership benefits both parties. This could include a commission plan, exclusive access to products, or even co-created content. Remember, YouTube creators especially value collaborations that provide each other with unique, high-quality, and story-driven content, and have the uncanny ability to strengthen bonds with their viewers. And number 4, measure and optimize. Now, the beauty of YouTube is in its analytics. Track click-through rates, watch time, and audience retention. You'll quickly see which influencers drive the most engagement and sales. And here's where cross-platform integration comes in. While YouTube leads in discovery and audience engagement, Apple Podcasts and Spotify are essentially for audio-first listeners. Repurposing influencer collaboration into podcast audio for these platforms helps reach your audience wherever they are. Now here's something I recently learned. When the beauty brand Glossier launched, they didn't depend on massive ad campaigns. Instead, they teamed up with micro-influencers who had small but highly loyal audiences. Many of those collaborations happened on YouTube through product demos and honest reviews. This authenticity made viewers feel like they were hearing from a trusted friend, and it led to significant sales growth. Now here's a quick checklist about partnering with influencers that I promised earlier. 1. Define your ideal audience and find influencers who share it. 2. Engage with their content before making contact. 3. Craft a win-win proposal that benefits both parties. 4. Ensure the partnership feels authentic and aligns with your brand values. 5. Track results and adjust strategies based on analytics. And 6. Repurpose collaboration content across YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and social channels. Now it's time to wrap up this podcast. So what have we learned so far? Partnering with influencers can be one of the most profitable moves you can make as an affiliate marketer, especially on a platform like YouTube, where audiences crave authenticity, specificity, and connection. Start by finding the right match, building a real relationship, and creating content that feels personal and non-promotional. Now, if you found today's episode helpful, subscribe to Affiliate Marketing Secrets right here on YouTube. And hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss new episodes. And by the way, we're not yet on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, but we may soon be. Join me next week when we dive into how to scale your affiliate marketing business. I look forward to you joining me. I'm Richard Fontany, signing off. See you next week, if not before. Bye now.